If you are a Python developer, you may have heard about this tool called UV that everyone's talking about. UV is a new generation tool of Python language managers which is designed to address common pain points in the Python ecosystem such as slow installation times, dependency conflicts, and environment management complexity. It is 10 to 100 times faster than traditional package managers. In this tutorial, we will cover all essential aspects of UV so you can start using it immediately. Normally, what is the practice of developers to create new project is to create new environment in Visual Studio Code or in any other editor like PyCharm and install packages as per their requirement. I have one folder in this Visual Studio Code. Here you can see there is nothing in this directory. What any developer does is to create a virtual environment. In order to create a virtual environment, they go to the command plate and say create environment. You can see this environment is created and then same has been selected. What normally the developer do, they create a new file for their project hello.py and they create the Python files as per their need. The program, you will see this Python file has been run by the interpreter and the output is also shown. Okay, if we want to install any package, we have to type in py, let's say data science package numpy. So numpy package will be installed in this virtual environment. You see packages are getting collected from the internet. And then you can use any packages in your Python files. But we have a new tool which is designed to address common pain points in Python ecosystem such as slow installation time, dependency conflicts, and environment management complexity. It is 10 to 100 times faster than traditional package manager, right? So UV is a modern high performance Python package manager and installer written in Rust. So let's install UV. UV can be installed system-wide using curl on Mac OS and Linux, or it can be installed on Windows operating system. Right? I have a Windows machine with me, so I'm going to use PowerShell with admin privileges. So this PowerShell instance is running on my machine. I have to just run this command. Type in command, enter, and UV tool will be installed on your computer. You see, it is installed on our computer. To check its version, just type command UV version. It will show you the current version which is installed. Alright, let's initialize a new project with the help of UV tool. Working on a project is the core part of UV experience. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a new folder first and then I'll type one command UV in it. I'll first reaching to my project directory, that is C demo Python project. Then I have to type command UV init. Then I'm saying demo UV1. As soon as I press enter, so it will initialize a new project with demo UV1. Now let's close the PowerShell instance. We have our Visual Studio Code editor opened. We will fire all the command here itself. If you have not yet installed the Visual Studio Code editor on your machine, you have to first install it, then open that new folder we have just created with the help of UV tool command. So I have just opened the new project which we have just created. You can see there are multiple files which are automatically created with UV tool. Okay, Git is automatically initialized and main Git related file like git ignore. An empty redeem.md also generated. .python.version file contains the Python version used for the project, while pyproject.toml file serves as main configuration file for the project metadata and dependencies. A simple main.py file is also created to help you to get started quickly. Okay, if we run the file, so it will show you hello from demo uv1. Okay, if you need to see the Python versions list with help of UV Python list. So it will show you list of Python versions available on our local machine. It is 3.0 13.1 is installed. Okay, you can switch Python versions for your current UV project at any point as long as the new version satisfies the specification in your pyproject.toml file. Okay, we are using 3.13 equal or above. If I say 3.10, I save the file and type UV sync, you will see your Python version for this project is updated. You see UV.lock is also created. So this means you can change the Python version in Python version file to any version above like 3.10 afterwards, right? And UV also creates a new virtual environment inside the project directory. You see, let's add initial dependencies to our new project. I have created a new folder for the project and I'm going to fire one command UV. Okay, so what it will done, it will create a new project structure in the same folder. You see, project is initialized and then we are going to add dependency to our new project. We will fire UV add numpy package, that is for data science. Okay, so the first time you run the add command with UV, so it creates new virtual environment in the current working directory and installs the specific dependencies. You will be able to see a new folder for virtual environment in the same folder. Let's say we want to add one more package UV add pandas, so it will resolve this dependency in the same environment. Okay, this dependency is being installed on this environment, right? If you see now pyproject.tml file, so then numpy and pandas can be seen over here as a dependencies for this project. Okay, UV also updates the pyproject.tml and uv.log files after each add command. Let me show you uv.log file. So you can see numpy and pandas are listed over here. Okay, and same has been shown in this pyproject.tml main file. If you want to remove any of the package from this project, you can just type uv remove numpy. So numpy package will be removed from this project. NumPy is now removed from this dependency settings. If you want to run any Python file from this project with the help of UV, that is also possible. I have a file main.py. I want to run this file from this terminal, right? I will use UV run main.py. So your output will be displayed on this terminal. Hello from demo UV2. You see, the run command ensures that the script is executed inside the virtual environment UV created for the project. Now let's see log files in UV. UV.log files are an essential part of dependency management in UV. When you run UV add commands to install dependency, UV automatically generates and updates a UV.log file. Any Python package you install in this project, it will be added over here. You can maintain both file uv.log file and requirement.txt file for your deployment. To generate a requirement.txt file from uv.log file, you have to just type in one command uv export requirement.txt. So we have got this requirement.txt file. You can see numpy and pandas is being added in this file. What is dependency groups? Dependency groups allow you to organize your dependencies into logical groups such as development dependencies, test dependencies, or documentation dependency. This is useful for keeping your production dependencies separate from your development dependencies. You have to just say uv add group. I press enter. You see, it resolves 7 packages in only few milliseconds. Now if you open up your pyproject.toml files, you will be able to see the dependency group, right? Data science package, that is pandas. If you want to add one more package into this group, numpy, so this dependency will be installed in this group itself. You see, numpy is getting installed in this one. Anytime you can remove these dependencies easily. I want to remove numpy and it will remove numpy dependency. You see, numpy is now removed from this dependency, this group name. We can build this project anytime with help of UV command. UV build can be used to build source distribution and binary distributions for your project. We have to just type in UV build. What it will do, it will create a new build package for your project in the same folder. See, the dist folder is now being created. Okay. Command line tools can also be used with the help of UV. If you want to install Ruff, we can just type in UV tool install Ruff. Ruff is already installed, right? So what is Ruff? It is actually integrating Ruff's linter and formatter into your project. This Ruff tool is extremely fast Python linter and code formatter, which is written in Rust. It is 10 to 100 times faster than existing linters like Flake 8 and formatters like Black. It is installable via pip. It supports pyproject.toml compatible with Python 3.13 version. To start, we will initialize a project using UV. So this is a new blank folder for me for this demo. I'm going to execute one command, right? UV init leave numbers. That would a new project for us. So it has initialized a project numbers. You see, we have src and then we have one automated generated file that is init.py where we have seen this is a simple code. I'm going to replace this code with my snippet. I have used typing and then one simple function that is actually taking even numbers and returning one sum value. Okay, this is unused for this Python program. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna add a rough to my project. I press enter. We have to change the directory, cd, numbers, and then fire the same command. So rough is getting added to this project. A new virtual environment is created and the rough is also being added. So what benefit we can get from this rough is we can run the rough linter over this number project. Okay, we have one command uv run rough check. It is still showing all check passed because we have not saved our file. If you run the last command again, so now it will show you the unused package in this file. You see, we have F401 import OS, remove unused import OS. Suppose we have multiple files where we have made this type of mistake. So what linter does, linter will show us all the type of errors in one go. We can easily remove these type of errors. Let me remove this statement, save the file and fire the same command again so it will show the all checks passed. Okay, you see all check pass. There is no such type of errors in all the files in this project. Okay, so now that our project is passing rough check, we can run the rough formatter via rough format command. In this doc string, I have left a blank space like this. And if you want to format your all the files inside the project, you can do with help of rough format. UV run rough format. So it will show one file reformatted, means all the blank space is removed from the beginning. There are lots of things you can explore yourself that what we can get from rough formatter and rough linter. Or you can also type UVX rough check. UVX is the alias of UV run. Okay, you see. I hope UV tool is a better option for developers nowadays because everyone is now moving towards UV tool.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.